Please remain for our national anthem brought to you tonight by Jonathan Goodman.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright light o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the Rockies green air gave proof to the night that our flag was still. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Mr. Goodman. Thank you. May be seated.
All right. Okay. We got video. That's all that matters, right?
I'd
Yep.
like to take a moment to thank the St. Paul Lutheran Church in Wartburg for feeding our football team here for Wartburg birthday. In Stafford.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Might want to flip that. Might want to flip that around, might not, Thomas? All right, CEO, you want to get started?
Yep, let's go.
Thanks to everyone tuning in tonight to TTSN, our live stream here at we're at Wartburg Central tonight. Is that John R. Dillon Field? Is that what I seen when I came in?
Yes, you would be correct.
Didn't catch the plaque, but that's where we're at tonight. Obviously, we've got about 10 minutes left to kick off here, so we want to kind of run through some things that's happened, some information this week. Wartburg is tied with Overspring's second. They're tied for second for the oldest rivalry. I don't know if rivalry it was outside of Cofield. Cofield was 80 games we played them up to this season. Wartburg was 67, and Rockwood is up to this season. Wartburg was 67, and Rockwood is at 67. So a bit over the years.
Yeah, over the years we've met each other in the playoffs. A lot of big games.
Yeah, I think a lot of those games were probably back when we were both AA, and the obviously through the 90s, and we got reclassified in this new the 4-year term for TWSW. So they moved down to single A. So this is their they moved it down to single A. So this is they're in the same 42-0. That was a region game. And then last week here, they had Harriman on John R. Dillon Field, and they pulled out what I feel like was probably an upset. CEO, I don't know how you view that, but I think a lot of us had Harriman picked in that game.
Can't figure Harriman out this year, but
Yeah, that's definitely a good observation. Can't figure them out. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to talk to any Harriman faithful
And
transferred out or whatnot. It's a tricky situation, tricky landscape in the high school football. We came home to DJ Britton Field. We lost a heartbreaker there, 22-46 Kingston. And then obviously last week when we opened up region at Oakdale, we shut them out 35-0. So, but we had we gave Cooper Jones the TTSN play. We gave Cooper Jones the TTSN Player of the Week this week. And to CL, I know for me it was more of he had 17 tackles down. He had a tackle for a loss.
we may have not have called his nose in the area every time.
Yeah, you're right. And CL captain of the defense. So when the defense shuts out, I don't care if it's Oakdale. I don't care if it's the mid.
We're in Hammock, had one, Bokey with another, Saber got a touchdown.
So yeah, just we'll run through the region standings here right quick. We got about 6 minutes for kickoff. Auburn Springs, the region standings, they're 1-0. They're 2-0 overall. Midway is 1-0 in the region. They're 2-1 as well. Cofield is 1-0 in the region. They're 1-2. And 1-1 in the region. They and then they lost Cofield last week, I believe. Wasn't that right, CEO?
Yes.
Yeah. So that drops Rockwood to 1-2 on the regular season record. Our opponent tonight, the lost to Rockwood, and they beat Harriman. So, but they're 1-2 overall record. Greenback's 0-1. They have a 1-2 record, and Harriman is 0-1 in the region, and they have an 0-2 record. So Harriman has not won a game yet this season. I'm sure it's coming. Like you said earlier, CL, it's kind of hard to put the finger on the pulse with them.
Probably a new system, brand new coach.
Yeah, culture change a little bit. You know, Coach Tapp was down there for seemed like 90 years, but
I believe he was down there 22 years.
yeah, that's kind of unheard of in today's landscape of football. So
I think John Webb would be one of the few that have him beat.
yeah, John would be in that count. So we do have the captains walking out here.
Bulldogs is number 15, Dominic Cato. Number 21, Wayne Potter. Number 10, Gavin. We do not have a number 74 on our roster.
I can sneak down here and get one. He may have changed numbers. This is the roster that was sent out earlier in the week when the teams exchanged and stuff. So stay tuned tonight after the thing. I think we're going to round up with Jason history and talk about the stats of tonight's game. So that's the kind of stuff. I did get some good information today. We'll share throughout the season, but we do have some just kind of let you guys know our tradition and our history. So it looks like the captains for the Bobcats tonight are going to be 71, number 5, your TTSN Player of the Week. Also, big shout out to Jackson Jett. He turned 18 today. CL, I remember when I was 18. Do you remember when you was 18?
Yeah.
It's been a day or two.
Now I don't even know why my back's hurting.
I don't either.
Know why my back's hurting.
I don't either. We are trying to stream tonight on 540p resolution. Last week at Oakdale, I noticed when I watched the playback this week, getting some decent signal here. at Wartburg Central. Bobcats are in the gold. Bobcats are in the gold pants, gold lid, and Wartburg comes out. Wartburg Central Bulldogs come out in all black. So. So it looks like Oliver Springs has won the toss. Now tossing. I'm sorry, I'm not keeping up very well. They did win the toss, and they want the ball, I believe. Bobcats won the toss. Bobcats won the toss, and they have chose to receive. So get to go on offense tonight. You know, I was going through some stuff with the stats, and in my opinion, we are watching some of the best offensive teams. Are watching some of the best offensive teams that the Bobcats have ever fielded in the last 3 or 4 years. So that the Bobcats have ever fielded in the last 3 or 4 years. So good turnout again for the Bobcat Nation. Bleachers are full. Plenty of spectator sidelines over there in purple and gold. I think the last time we played Wartburg Central CL in a regular season, 2000, and what I'd seen.
And I think that was a
what I'd seen.
And I think that was a 46-12.
That sounds about right.
46-12.
That sounds about right. I meant to put it on my.
It was 40 before the game.
Yeah.
The man's a human football encyclopedia.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I mean, that was like one of the. I had so much fun down there. Just.
So yeah. Our Facebook Live, we're on our YouTube Live, and we are on TikTok Live. So TikTok Live's just kind of facing us, me and CL and Thomas. We got Thomas back up here again. CL and Thomas. We got Thomas back up here again this week. Hope he had fun last week. We got him back up here. Hopefully, when I watched the video playback last week. Tonight we are up against the windows here don't open press box, so I will apologize if we have some cloudiness looking to the. I think is this Coach Gibson's second year with the Central Bulldogs CL?
I'm pretty positive it is.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it is. So obviously he's took over a program that I think he played here in the early 2000s. Some information I've seen, but so that's how we roll with these small schools.
Some pretty good teams there in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
We actually met them in the second round. Back in 2002.
So it looks like we got Gray and Jet back deep for this kickoff return. And is set to kick off for the Bulldogs. So they come up. A little trickery here. The Bobcats are they're ready. The front run's ready. And Catalino is going to trip it up. It goes.